Hello everyone and welcome to another video on my channel where today I will introduce you to the Motus Merlin. Alright, I can take it from here. Alright. So, yeah, let's have a tour. So, just like any normal car, we have a very basic interior filled with the most important components that you need for driving. Obviously, number one being the radio. That works. Now, this is still a work in progress project, so there's still bits missing, but you can see the pedals are up there. And got a handbrake, which is operated down here. It literally just pushes a bar into the tyres. The foot brake pedal makes... the foot brake pedal is actually a disc brake, which is behind this wheel, although oddly it affects the other wheel. And then another very important measurement, we have the anchor, which obviously you want to drop the anchor down when you stop so that no one can steal your car, because they come along and they're like, oh, it's anchored. There's nothing they can do. At the moment, the car's kitted out with electronics, which are still work in progress. We have a GPS at the moment, speedo, and it does show the total mileage, which isn't the total mileage because I've only put that in like a few months ago. The headlights all work, so we've got low beams and high beams. So there we go, all the headlights. And on the back we've got the rear lights, which do also work quite nicely. And we also have a horn, which I don't have a button for, so it's just a wire at the moment. And then obviously a rear view mirror, so that way I can look at how handsome I am in the mirror. So as I said earlier, the radio does actually work. There's a bit of condensation there. Unfortunately, in where I live right now, we don't actually have any radio stations, but this does work if you take it somewhere that has radio stations, because this antenna right here is actually connected, so it's not just decorative, it really is actually connected. But yeah, you can hear it. So it does actually work. I normally connect Bluetooth to my phone and just play music off of that anyway. In the back is all 5 of my horsepowers, which are also contained inside of this engine. So in there is bang juice, air goes in there, and exhaust comes out and goes down, diggle wiggle, down there. This engine's a pull start, so you literally just give it a yank and then it will start. Other than that, there's not really much else to it. Oh, and on this side, we can see the gearbox, which in this car doesn't actually have any gears. It's a CVT, which basically means this belt actually can like change the ratios. So it kind of changes gear by itself gradually, so there is no pauses in between the gear changes. And there's a plane flying over. I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. That way I can get up any hill I want pretty much without having any issues. So this is chain driven to the rear axle. Only this is the only driven wheel. The other side is not driven, and that's because if I had it be a completely solid connection between both wheels, then I would end up, as I turn around corners, it would drag the front wheels along, it would mess all my tyres up, and I'd probably crash. Here we actually have a boot, and in the boot you can fit, in my case, a tripod for recording this video with. On the front we have our only non-functional piece, which is the grille. It's the decorative piece, and obviously above it the Motus logo. Yeah, avoid that. If you ever see that on a car, avoid the car. Over here we have a air conditioning vent. It's very, very nice. And if you look down there, you can see this passenger seat. So yeah, that keeps the passenger air conditioned and cold. We've got some seat belts here, which have actually saved my life before, so definitely happy I put them in there. And finally, the flag of RetroScythe. Despite the fact that it has 5 horsepower, it will still climb hills like they're not even there. So let's do it now. Just as easy as that. Right, now driving the Merlin is a very quiet and very easy experience in every way except for driving. So, first step, drop the handbrake and simply press the throttle pedal. And the car goes, it does the clutches for you, and if you press the pedal harder, a lot more fear comes out and many poos shoot out of my ani. So the Merlin can be driven pretty easily, basically anywhere. You can obviously just drive it as a regular car over speed bumps. It's not really that bad. There's no suspension, but that's not really a massive deal because it doesn't weigh that much. So it is bouncy, but you'll get used to it. Back's heeled. The Motus Merlin has top speed of about 30 miles an hour. Each one of those miles an hour being double as terrifying as the last. You're probably asking, Mr. Edgy Scythe Man, what about repairs? Well, let me show you. So on the way here, I hit a child, and as a result, my bumper has been quite badly damaged. Now, any regular car, you'd have to go take that car in for a service, get a new part. If there isn't a part, you'll have to wait for ages. But for this, you don't get parts. You just fix it. As simple as that. There is nothing you can't fix on this car. The whole thing is all homemade. A car that there is one of in the world doesn't need spare parts. It is its own spare parts. It's as simple as that. Stop it. Stop it. While we're on the subject of repairability, durability. Does it have any? Homemade car? Let me show you. Durability. It has it. The only thing that's taken some damage is literally the antenna has bent, so there you go. Completely brand new and repaired. A feature that hasn't been mentioned yet is the manually operated windscreen wiper, which actually does do a pretty decent job of cleaning the windscreen. So ta-da! Now I can still see nothing.
Oh yeah, this shot's gonna look so cool. Oh yes.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short little video though. This is going to be it for the Merlin for now because it's out of fuel because I can't get any petrol because I live in a village. So when I get some more petrol I can make some more content. But for now, thanks for watching and have a nice day.